Okay, so before we get into today's video, just want to clarify something. If you see this little red patch on the side of my lips, it's not anything bad, it's not anything serious. I'm pretty sure it's just from like dryness and allergies. Like, it's that time of year for me and I'm really like struggling with it. Like, I hate allergies and sinuses with all my heart. Anyways, I also think it's because I was eating chips and I guess the side of them were like cutting into the side of my mouth, and now as a result I have a little dry patch from shoving chips into my mouth. Guess you could say big bag activities. Big bag. Anyways, yeah, just wanted to clarify that. Probably wouldn't even notice it anyway, but I notice it and that bothers me. So yeah, let's get into the video. Hey everyone, it's me, Izzy, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. This is my second official video for starting up my YouTube channel, so I'm very excited about that. Today's video is going to be a little get ready with me while I yap. Also, I've noticed it, don't know if you guys noticed it, but I tend to say little a lot when I'm talking about stuff, like little get ready with me, little meal, little thing, little this, little that. Don't know why I say it. I don't know, I just like adding that little touch to things. Yeah, don't know how it started, but if you notice it, sorry in advance. Anyways, I'm going to be doing a get ready with me while I just yap. So, you know, this is a normal get ready with me, but this time I'm just talking the whole time. So instead of talking to myself, I'm talking to you guys. So yeah, so I'm gonna be talking about things I've been happening recently, stuff I've been noticing on social media, just stuff that I want to talk about because it interests me, and you know, why not have like a little yap session? Plus it kind of feels like we're on FaceTime, so it's like, yay. Yeah, so first off, I'm trying to decide if I want to like put my hair back with a headband. My hair looks so good right now. Okay, natural curls. But I have some clips that I'll just clip my little curtain bangs back, because when I have a headband on for too long, it kind of gives me a headache, and we don't want a headache because I woke up with one, because these storms are brutal and they give me worse migraines. So I'm gonna be looking like a little pin back, like, oh god, that was scary. Why are my eyes open that wide? Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh, my like nose. I'm not doing anything crazy, guys, with my nose. It's not a snowstorm over here. But yeah, first up, I'm not typically one to use foundation or concealer because I just have really sensitive skin, and if I don't use like products that are like made for sensitive skin, my skin will break out, it will have a rash, it will be red. It's not pretty for anyone. So I tend to kind of make sure my skincare routine is like perfect and that my skin is all good. And you know, I do have like a few little bumps here and there now because I'm on my period. It sucks, but you know, live, laugh, love. But yeah, it's not too bad, so I'm not gonna put anything on. Plus, you know, I'm just gonna be doing stuff around the house today, so it's not gonna be like a full like little glam moment, just, you know, a little cute thing. I do have an interview later. I think I need to check my calendar for that. Yeah. I literally don't know what I was gonna say, but yeah, just gonna do a cute little glam moment. So not gonna put anything on my face. I did use witch hazel and I sprayed the Tower 28, like the little orange bottle spray. I love using that during the summer. My skin breaks out horribly during the summer. I get heat rashes. It's just terrible. So I always spray that. It helps keep the bacteria and like all the acne at bay. Really subsidizes all the pimples. But first off, I'm gonna be going in with my like putting some lashes a little bit through my brows. It's the Ordinary Multi-Peptide Lash and Brow Serum. I love this stuff. It like really makes your lashes and brows grow. I've been using it kind of like, I've been trying to use it consistently, but sometimes I just forget that it exists, but it is fragrance free and it's really easy to just glide on. I might put on like god, what's it called, brow glue. Why am I blanking? I might like fill in my brows. I don't even know what I'm saying. I might put on some brow glue, but fill my brows and make them like darker, but we'll see. Because sometimes I just hate how it feels, and if I like rub my eyebrows, like God forbid, it's like all over my fingers. I'm like, ugh, like ew. Almost done. Okay, we're done now. Might let that like kind of dry, or I might like do like a little spoolie moment. I hope this lighting is okay. I hope it's not like washing me out or like messing up. We shall see after I'm done recording. Okay. But one of the main things, like, well, this just kind of popped up today for me because I like can't stay off of social media. So I've not been able to see the latest Deadpool movie yet, Deadpool and Wolverine, because first of all, I didn't realize like how much ticket prices had gone up. And if you want to buy a ticket online, it started like over $14 plus like almost a $2 like fee for like a convenience fee, and I think that's fucking crazy. And I remember when tickets were like $9, and that was still kind of pushing up. I was like, okay, $9, like we're not in the double digits yet. I mean, maybe after taxes and fees we were, but like, you know, not too big of a deal. Why is it almost $20 for a ticket? Food is literally so much money. Like I went to the movies to see Long Legs with my friends, like was it last weekend or the weekend before, and my friend's sister, she bought us 2 orders mozzarella sticks, 2 drinks, and some nachos and cheese, I'm pretty sure, yeah. And it was almost $50 after like everything, and I was like, that's insane. So like if you're a family of 4 going to movies, it's literally almost $80. Plus if you want to buy food, like you're literally spending over $100 easily at the movies. Like that's insane. You know, people like sneak their snacks in, but me, I love a good old butter popcorn from the theaters. Just really hits the spot, and mozzarella sticks are really good too. But you know, I was just like, that's insane. But adding on to that, I just think it's really crazy. I know they can post whatever they want because, you know, the movie's been out, but like seeing like actual cast members like post spoilers, it's like, oh my god. Like I just see a quick glimpse of it, I'm like, oh my god, no, like I did not just see this, I'm gonna forget about this, like I'm gonna push out my mind as much as I can. But I was like dang, you guys are quick. But yeah, I was just like, oh my goodness, we're already posting stuff not even like 2 weeks after the movie's out. I was like, okay. Okay, I like readjusted my camera, so I need to get like a stand or something. I'm like so like new at this YouTube stuff, it's kind of crazy. But yeah, so after that little rant, I'm gonna go in with the NYX the brow glue in dark brown and just kind of fill my brows so they kind of look like this. Lighting is kind of silly, but it's okay, we're gonna work with it. So, ooh, that came out a little too much. I hope I didn't like mess this up completely. I need to like pluck my eyebrows. I hate when they're like uneven, but they don't look like too bad. I don't know. Maybe I'm just going crazy. Okay, that looks good. I hope it does. But yeah, so, oh my gosh, next topic. The next thing I wanted to talk about, which will probably last for the rest of this video, is just influencers. And I use that term very lightly because these influencers are not influencing any of my behavior. Like, they're horrible. They're actually de-influencing me to watch them and support them. But first up, we have that one girl that went to Reagan's party, and I think like, so I recently saw a TikTok by Reagan. It was so funny. She was like, I'm at Tara Yummy's party, and she made everyone sign an NDA, and I'm gonna have to like do that for every other party I do now. Like, that's what she like basically said, and I just think that's so funny. But like, it's also like disheartening that you even have to like think about doing that, because she had that like weirdo +1 influencer who was like, I didn't even know she existed. I don't even know Reagan exists, because like she does all her mukbangs and stuff, and like she genuinely seems like a nice person. But then that whole like cat stuff came out. I don't know, I don't keep up with them, I just know of them. But I just thought it was insane that like this girl that comes as a +1 is literally like crapping on the party because it's not what she expected. But like, even seeing some videos pop up on my For You page, it looked like the party was just starting. And when a party just starts, there's not gonna be a lot of people there, because like typically for a party like that, like if it's in a club or something, people won't come until like way later on, like way into the night. And it's like, your friend was nice enough to bring you as like a +1, and like you're acting like you're invited, so you weren't invited. And this other popular TikToker made a video on it. Her name is Denisha Carter, I think. I love her. Denisha Carter, I'm pretty sure that's her name. And she was like, you can't be canceled if you were never on air. And I think that's so funny, because I literally had no idea who like the +1 was. And she's like trying to get clout from it, but it's like, you should be thankful enough that your friend even thought of you to bring you to the +1, like as a +1 to the party. So like, be grateful, and don't be disrespectful of the birthday girl, and don't make someone's birthday all about you. Like, it's just common sense. Like, none of these people have like common sense. Like, I don't know who raised them, but they have like no self-awareness or respect for others around them. And it's just really like disrespectful and disheartening, because it also reminds me of Cover and Alex's wedding. Like, that one girl, I don't know her name because I literally like never even heard of her or watched her, but she made the whole thing by herself, posting a vlog, posting stuff about the wedding before they were even able to, because they wanted to keep it very private, very secret, and they said no phones allowed anyway. So it's like, you're breaking the rules. But I don't know, these people have like no common sense, no like just common decency either. It's like, you should be happy that you were even brought along to things. And like, oh my god, it's another thing, they were both +1s. Like, you weren't even invited. I don't know, it just angers me. Like, you should be grateful for like any opportunity that comes your way, and you shouldn't be like disrespectful of the person that's throwing the party, you know, because if your friend didn't decide to bring you along, you wouldn't have even gone, and you would have just still stuck to doing your little silly, cute influencer girl videos. And that's another thing, why are all these girls that like put on a show on TikTok as these like curly, like really cute, kind influencers turn out to be the most terrible people? Like, they're such mean girls. And like, I guess I should have figured it, but like, putting on like that big of a facade and like a mask, and then finally revealing your true colors once you get like the slightest bit of clout, is just crazy. Like, it's just so crazy to me. I should be doing more makeup while I'm talking. Losing track here. So I did my brows. Next up is gonna do mascara. So I'm using the Maybelline. Oh, where's my voice going out like that? It's a Lash Sensational Sky High. Another thing about me is that I don't know how to talk today, apparently. But yeah, but that's mainly it on what I have to say about that. It's just like, be courteous about others, and don't see every opportunity as an opportunity to like get clout from and like make content on it. Like, you can do like a little video of like, oh, what I'm wearing to her party, like I was fortunate enough to be invited as a +1 by my friend because she got invited and I didn't. Like, you just need to be respectful. Like, aren't we tired? Like, we need to be like kind and lifting up people, not putting squeaky shoe audio in the background of a video just because you weren't having fun. And if you weren't having fun, you can just leave. You don't need to make a whole spectacle out of it, because just because you're not like having the time that you envisioned, doesn't mean other people aren't, and you're just like making it all about you. And it's like the egos that these people have, it is insane to me. Like, I don't care if the party wasn't bumping, at least I'm at the party. And like, if you have like such disrespectful thoughts like that about a person, because like, first of all, they're a person too. Like, I don't know what she like besides clout, like, because Reagan was gonna see the video as well, and like, she's a person too, so you know, her feelings are gonna be hurt. And it's like, they don't take anyone else's like feelings or anything into consideration. They're just gonna be like, oh well, I can get money from this, so I'm gonna post it. And like, she got such negative backlash, she had to turn her comments off, I think. I don't know, I like slightly read into this stuff because I just think it's like behavior just like this is so childish and immature. So I try to like stay away from it because I just generally don't get how stupid people can be. So I'm like using a mirror on the side so like I don't poke my eye out. Also, I don't know if this happens to anyone else, but like when you're putting on mascara and your mouth hangs open, because I'm like, I'm not trying to wrinkle my forehead, I'm trying to be like like sweating low-key, but it's fine. Ding ding ding. I was thinking about putting eyeshadow on, but I was like, I do like a little inner corner highlight, like that's like my little signature look. So hello lashes. Okay, so we finished the lashes. Next thing I'm gonna do is go with the inner corner highlight, and I'm gonna try to decide what I want to use to do that inner corner highlight. I usually use the Bobbi Brown Longwear Cream Shadow Stick in Moonstone. This shade is such a pretty color. It really just highlights the inner corner of your eyes, but then I also have these little like Strawberry Sweet and Sunday Funday ColourPop palettes. I like dipping into them and doing a little inner corner, but what should I do? Maybe I'll do like a pink and then have the gold and then the pink on top of it. Yeah. But after talking about that whole party situation, I wanted to touch on the little Brooke Schofield stuff. That was insane. And it's funny because I've been seeing a ton of that on my For You page as well. And this one TikToker made a video about it, and she called her Brooke Scooby-Doo. And I just thought that was the funniest thing ever. Like, Brooke Scooby-Doo, like, that's just like, I don't know, it just sent me into orbit. I thought that was so funny. But I'm tired of all these influencers having like a little like racism arc, because what the fuck is wrong with you? I've been taught from a very young age not to act like that, and there's no reason to act, but like, because there is no reason to act like that. There's literally absolutely no reason at all, you know. And she attacked like so many communities. She attacked the LGBTQ plus community, she attacked the Black community, she attacked the Hispanic community, like the list goes on and on. Also, wait, pause. Sorry, lighting. But like, she attacked so many communities, and it's just so disheartening. And just seeing the tweets, like, obviously the apology isn't for me, and you know, all the communities that she affected, it's totally up to them if they want to forgive her or not. I mean, personally, I wouldn't forgive her, because it's like, you said those things as an adult, and like, what have you done to change? Because while, you know, people may think she's all fine and like good now, oh wait, sorry, you know, while her friends may think like she's like a totally changed person, like, you can present yourself one way to people and have a completely different mask in like private. And you know, another thing is like, don't these influencers learn that like once you put stuff out on the internet, it's on there forever? So like, she's never really gonna come back for this. Like, it's always probably gonna be brought up in conversation. She's always gonna have to like defend herself and apologize, which as she should, because all those tweets that she's posted, I'm not gonna go into them because they're just like horrific, but she was defending the killing of an innocent black boy. He was a boy, yeah. And like, she's making jokes about, it rhymes with grape, but she was making jokes about that. And like, she was saying like the full on like started like spelling it out and just like repeatedly going on and on. But it's like, if you have that horrible thoughts to say, like, don't type them out in a tweet and post it. And the fact that you even have thoughts like that in the first place is just despicable to me. I like literally like can't comprehend it. Like, I would literally never go out of my way to like post something like that or even think something like that, because like, I don't know what the hell is up with these influencers. Like, they always have this kind of arc, and then they always have the apology afterwards where they they give background information on why they did it, and then they just half-ass the apology. And it's really funny because I saw something where she commented saying that she didn't want to half-ass it, but like, you literally did. You didn't take any accountability at all. You're just like, oh, my age, bitch, I don't care your age. Like, it doesn't matter how old you are. Like, you know what I mean? Or like, people say you're a product from your environment, but you can break the cycle and like not turn out like that. And like, I just really don't get why everything is revealed on Twitter. Like, if you have something like that, keep it in your noggin. Keep it in your noggin. And you know, because like, even before all this came out, if she did like a deep dive into her Twitter and like deleted stuff, I feel like people would still like screenshots of it because they've been up for like years now. And that's another thing. Did she even like address this before it came out? Like, before it like really blew up? Because I feel like another thing with these influencers is that they're not sorry and they're not apologetic. Like, they actually don't feel bad unless like it affects them. So they could be like, oh, like, I'll just leave this up, like, I don't care. But then like, once something happens like with brands or like money wise, like, oh my god, I'm sorry. Like, they literally won't apologize for something unless they're called out. And I just think it's really shitty. Don't know if you can notice like the little pink in my, the little gold and those are pink and light pink. Oh, not my finger on the camera. Yeah. Okay, back to what I was saying. Influencers, like, they never really like, I really feel like they don't feel sorry unless it affects them, like, brand wise, like persona wise, and that they just keep on doing, like, it's a whole ego thing. Like, once their ego comes crashing down and like, you know, once the money stops coming in is when they're like, oh my god, I'm sorry, like, I'm gonna do better, I'm gonna change. But with her, I would just rather see her take accountability and be like, look, I just said this and here's what I'm doing to make sure I don't fall down that like dark path ever again. What the fuck? Sorry if I was saying things. Like, just take accountability. Like, we don't need explanation as to why you said that. Like, if you're able to make like a 30-part series on how bad like your ex-boyfriend is and how badly he treated you, make a 30-part series about each tweet and explain why you posted it. Like, you know what I mean? And you know, she really half-assed that. It was like, and plus it was a TikTok apology. Like, I just hope she follows up with something to really give a thorough explanation, but it's none of our places to forgive her. You know, this is really bad, and it just kept on getting worse. And oh my gosh, what I was shocked about, not really shocked, well, kind of, yeah, was Trisha and Oscar talking about it on their new episode of Just Trish that came out yesterday, because they are friends with her. She's been on the podcast. But Trisha was very knowledgeable about the communities that were affected, which, like, as she should. Like, you know, you see a ton of these creators that have like worked with her that are like people of color, and then seeing like someone that was friends with her and then they're like, oh shit. Like, it's just so disheartening. And I can't imagine how like people of color feel like in regards to any of the stuff that she said. And why the hell am I breaking out? Okay, I'm gonna put on some highlighter. Kind of already started it. It's the Revolution highlighter reloaded razor bar. It's only $7 at Ulta. Such a good deal. I love it. It's a nice little like blinding effect. To add on what I was saying, I'm just tired of like influencers not taking accountability. Like, we don't need like a background explanation. Just admit that you said all those things, and you know, really sit down, like take a step back. And like, another thing is that Trisha and Oscar talked about it on their Just Trish podcast yesterday, and I'm glad that they talked about it because they are friends with her. She's been on the podcast a couple times, and I'm glad like Trisha didn't excuse her behavior. It kind of sucked for Oscar because like you could tell he was a fan of her, and just like seeing that, plus he's part of like the communities that she like publicly bashed so terribly. So like, it's really disappointing when you like see someone that you like look up to and like are able to like talk to, like if like you're a fan and you don't expect them to be a bad person, but then stuff like this always comes uncovered. And honestly, I really wasn't surprised that all this stuff came out. It was kind of like we were waiting for it almost, because she was bashing her ex-boyfriend and Alyssa Violet. But then I was like, I don't know, something might come out about her, and surely enough, this comes out, you know, shortly after both of those things happen. So it's kind of like karma in a sense. But obviously what she did is worse than both of them combined. Like, I'm sorry, you know, it sucks having a shitty ex-boyfriend, but we've all been there. I mean, can't really excuse you defend, like, there's just no excuse. And I'm tired of the age crap. Like, you know better. And you can like teach yourself in the fact that like you didn't realize about like the whole empathy thing. Like, I love thing where it's like I didn't watch her apology video because I was like, this is not for me. She sucks. And you know, like, this didn't need to happen. And you know, the fact that she did like a less than 5 minute, or was it a 5 minute, I don't know, it was like a 5 minute TikTok apology, and then the crocodile tears, and it was like insane. And you know, it's always the same with these influencer apologies. It's always like the same fucking thing. And I'm just tired of it. Like, she really needs to sit back and then put out like a longer video just not really explaining about taking accountability and realizing what she did is fucked up, and that it's gonna really travel with her forever. And it's just really disheartening because like, why does this keep on happening? Like, learn to be a good person. Like, I just literally don't get the need to, like, I just don't know what possessed her to even say any of those things. Like, you can be raised in an environment like that, but like, you can also know better. And if you're around people like that, and you know, go on the internet and use free resources for education, like, it's literally insane to me. And you know, there's like no room for hate, and there's no room to be a horrible person. And it just like, it's always the same thing over and over again with these people, and it's gonna be like brushed over in like a few months. But you know, maybe this time it won't. I hope it isn't, because what she said was really damaging. And you know, I think no one should forgive her, unless like, no one, like, unless she does something really life-changing that really turns things around. But she should apologize to every community that she affected, and she should like really explain like what she's doing now to improve how she felt before. But you know, when you're like in your adult years saying stuff like that, like, I don't want to hear about age being an excuse, or like, I was raised in that environment. There's been plenty of people that have been raised in the same environment as you that have like never thought of those things and knew better, because there literally is no reason to think of such like racist things. And you know, other things too, like when she was talking about like what was it? She was talking about like sexual assault, and then like just a whole mess of things. Like I was like trying to read the bare minimum of the tweets that were exposed, because like each one was just getting worse and worse. I was just like, this is actually insane. But yeah, I'm kind of reeling right now, but I'm just really aggravated because like this is just like a trend that keeps on going on with a bunch of like white influencers, and I'm just sick of it because like there's literally no reason to act so out of line. Like there's really no reason at all. And like seeing all the people that hang around them and all her friends, they are part of various communities, and then seeing that come out, like, just insane to me. And you know, you would think with so many influencers being exposed that they would learn from it and be like, oh, like I need to check on myself, I need to make sure like none of that is like ever on my mind or hasn't been posted anywhere. But like these influencers never learn, and stuff just keeps on coming out and coming out, and it sucks. It sucks too because like I thought she was like decent, and like I liked her like little clean raw aesthetic, but like since seeing more stuff come out, and then even seeing her being fatphobic and getting lipo, I was like, okay, like it's just weirdo behavior. I hate it. I feel bad for all the communities affected. Like I feel outraged and disappointed and aggravated for her, and I couldn't even imagine how they feel, because so many things she talked about touched on so many issues that all the communities are currently dealing with. And I don't know, she just sucks. That's my main thing. She just sucks. Weirdo behavior, and I mean, I don't know, just literally no place for that. And I hope that she realizes that what she's done is horrible and really can't come back from it, and she at least has a change of views now, and you know, is able to at least donate or, you know, do something to help the communities that she affected so harshly with her words, because that's such like a slap in the face. But yeah, what else am I gonna do with my face now? I was using the limited edition Pink Champagne Christmas Time lip balm by EOS. Gonna put some more on. It smells so good, like I want to eat it. And that was my main thing with the EOS lip balm, is like I was just want to like take a little chomp out of it. I don't know what's wrong with me. But yeah, I think we're gonna do lips now. I did two different highlighters. So the first one was Raise the Bar, and then the second one was Make an Impact. This time it's rose gold shade. It's really cute. Wait, hold on. Don't know if you guys can see it. I don't know why I looked my lips like that. That was weird. But yeah, I think we're gonna do lips next, and then we will be finished. Okay, so for our last step, our lips, we applied the lip balm. Now I'm gonna be going in with the Maybelline Lifter Gloss in shade 5, which is Petal. I love these lifter glosses. I really want to try the plump ones. But why is drugstore makeup so expensive now? Like, just answer that question for me real quick, because I looked up the price of a little gloss like this, the plumper one, and it was like either $12 or $13. Like, that's almost like how much like prestige brands charge for like a gloss. Like the Fenty Beauty gloss bomb is $21, and like you're literally like $8 shy of like being how much like a Maybelline, a Fenty gloss is. A Fenty gloss, like, it's insane. And then like Elf used to be like really cheap in drugstore, and now it's like almost $20 too, and it's like, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of inflation and the economy being sucky. But yeah, we're gonna put on this now. I always go for a lip gloss. I'm not the biggest fan of lipstick. I don't know, it just kind of like smears everywhere. I mean, I guess I'm not using the right lipstick apparently, but I just love a good lip gloss. It just makes my lips shine. I just love it. It's very like cute, fun girly. Love having a little lip gloss in my bag. Yeah, that's my main little rant about lipstick. Also love a Fenty Gloss Bomb. Fenty Beauty, if you watch this or see this or anything, sponsor me. Thanks. Just kidding. Actually, I'm not kidding. You know, low-key, like if Maybelline sees this, I use 2 of your products. Just kidding, let me stop. But yeah, I love how this glides on like so easily, especially over a lip balm. That's my main combo. I don't use a lip liner. I don't use a lip liner, I use a lip balm. And then I go over it with lip gloss. So that's my little secret for a perfect pout. If you guys ever need tips or tricks. Also, I just love like a good pink lip gloss. Like pink is like my favorite color, essentially. Well, basically. I just love putting on lip gloss. Like it just feels so girly. Like it's just, I'm in my element. And I love to like pack it on, as you guys can already tell. But yeah, got the lip gloss on, and now we're gonna take the hair down and finish off the video. Okay, here's the finished look. My current bangs are not cooperating today. Oh my gosh, how does Sabrina Carpenter do it? But yeah. Okay guys, so I hope you all enjoyed this video as much as I loved making it. And if you really did like this video, make sure to not only like but subscribe, also hit that notification bell for notifications when I post. I'm gonna be sticking to more of a Wednesday, Friday schedule. I just think that's prime, you know, in the middle of the week and the end of the week. Perfect when you want to sit down with your meal and watch me yap. I really did have a fun time making this video. I love Get Ready With Me. It's like one of my favorite videos to watch. Just sitting down doing your makeup and, you know, just yapping. My 2 favorite pastimes, love makeup and yapping. But yeah, and if you want to know any of the products that I have used in this video, I will link them down below. And if you want to check me out on my other social medias, I'd love to be friends over there, and you can see me in another glimpse of who I am and what I post and what I do. So I will also have those linked down below. And yeah, I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Sorry, I just gotta like recognize how good my curls are looking right now. Why did my hair not look like this before? I don't know, I have a love-hate relationship with my hair. It's bipolar most days. But yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing day, week, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.